films. So I'll be very honest with you. Whenever you're making a film, the motivation is, of course, to tell a good story as much as you can. Sometimes it is tainted. Sometimes it's just the opportunity. You got a good star cast and you say, let's just go for it. In the real world, these considerations do crop up. It's not so utopian that you sit down and say, a film should say something, talk to me. It should leave me with more than an empty pack of popcorn. No. Sometimes you just make that kind of film and say, this is it. I believe all of them are art forms. Whether it's Nautanki, whether it's Punch and Judy, whether it is, some serious Othello, or Shakespearean play, whatever it is. I think somewhere everybody's got an art form and a story to tell. So in commercial cinema, whenever we make a film, I was just explaining it to the press behind, that sometimes the main purpose is to make people entertain at whatever cost. It's a cabaret. You put the dance in, you put the music in, you put the fight in, everything in doses that everyone enjoys. It's a universal appeal, especially in Indian films, because families watch the film. So the grandmom is also watching, the grandkid is also watching. You want to put everything for them. And you take the social cause and make it minimal. You say, let's put it for just good measure so we feel good about ourselves. On the other hand, the artistic cinema that you talk about, which is very, very niche, you can take a big social cause and make it at a level which is big enough. But you won't be able to get a universal appeal to that, especially again in the Indian context, or internationally also. So somewhere down the line, I can only speak for myself when I say I do some commercial films, so I'm able to make the money for the business and try to make the films that I really want to, not worry about the commercial consideration. So like a Paheli, which flopped miserably. And, went for the Oscars. I don't think it deserved to, maybe. But I felt really sad that I had thought a film about women empowerment based on a classical story from India was completely panned. But it doesn't take me away from making those kind of films. I've made a fan now. I would love to make another one like that. We did Ashoka, which also didn't do well. You keep trying and hope you get a balance like Chak De. But those balances are very far and few. And the objective of commercial cinema is very clear. Universal appeal. And niche cinema is, tell a telling story. And those two cannot mix as much as we would like it to. They cannot. Sometimes, like a Swades, maybe to a certain degree, take a big star, put him in a film. But these considerations, everyone tries. But I don't think it has successfully worked.